Hello, my name's Andrew Brooks and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's episode we're going to be looking at the Paul McCartney Archive Releases Deluxe editions. With all the hoopla of what's been going on with Flaming Pie new release, it's been out a week now, I figured there's probably people who haven't seen some of the previous deluxe editions, so I thought I'd do a little showcase just highlighting each one. Well, thank you very much for joining me again on my YouTube channel. Today it's really hot in England. I just thought I'd let you know it's like 33-34 degrees Celsius out there, so I am absolutely melting in here, so I do apologise if I'm looking slightly flustered. As I said in my intro, we're going to be looking at the Paul McCartney Archive Collection and the deluxe editions that came out. Now, the first one I'm going to be looking at was not the actual first deluxe edition to come out. I believe the first one was actually Band on the Run. I may be mistaken. But the first one I'm going to be looking at is, in chronological order of all the releases so far, is McCartney. And as you can see, the deluxe edition of McCartney is quite a slimmed down tone. So it's quite thin, there's no fancy box to store it in, and I think as the time has gone on, MPL, Universal, whoever distributes them, has realised that the fans will keep on buying. So to issue something like this and then only charge in the UK, I don't know how much it went for, probably about £60, £70. They've figured that they can issue a bigger box, have more in it, some DVDs, as well as the audio and the bonus tracks and all of that, as well as all the books, and then charge nearly £250. And if you go for the super deluxe, I think the Flaming Pie, it was like £500, which for me was way out of my price range. I certainly couldn't do it. I hope a few of you did manage to do it and it was worth it. I'm very pleased with the deluxe edition I got, which was the 5 CDs box set. But anyway, going back to the McCartney deluxe edition, as you can see, it's very nicely presented there. Got the album cover, signature, and then the archive collection goes on the spine as well. You may notice that there's no McCartney signature there, and on the new ones, and I'll come on to that in a minute, there is a signature there. That's one way of differentiating between the issues, because this issue was before he re-signed I should say, to Capitol. He was on the Concord label for a short while, and they started putting out these deluxe editions, so it's them to blame really. But anyway, so there we go. It comes with, and I'm reading off the back here, so it's got the remastered album on CD. It's got a CD2 of bonus audio, and I'll go through those with you, and the DVD of bonus film. Okay. Just to quickly run through the disc, so as I said, on CD1 it's the remastered album with all the full album on CD format, remastered at Abbey Road, apparently overseen by Paul, it says here on the back, and 13 track album, remastered at Abbey Road Studios in London. Bonus disc 2, I'm not sure if I'm all for this bonus disc 2 on this particular one, when I think there could be some more interesting stuff rather than what's been put out. So starting from the top, we've got track 1 is Suicide, an outtake. So whether I can't remember if it's from One Hand Clapping or if it is an actual studio outtake. Again, obviously recorded at the time of McCartney. So that's track 1. Track 2, it says here, Maybe I'm Amazed, from One Hand Clapping, so obviously Suicide was not from that. Track 3, Every Night, is from Live at Glasgow in 1979, with a totally, it's like 8 years, 9 years difference between this version and the live version that they've put on here. So I don't really understand why they've put the 79 live at Glasgow version of Every Night, and the next track, which is Hot as Sun, and the next track, which is Maybe I'm Amazed, and they're all from 1979. Nothing to do with this album other than they were on it, and it would have been nice. I'm pretty sure that McCartney must have done them live somewhere nearer the, probably with the earlier incantation of Wings would have been nice rather than the last version of Wings. So yeah, we've got 3 tracks there from the Glasgow concert, which I personally think maybe he should have saved that for the Back to the Egg release. Who knows? Then track 6, we've got Don't Cry Baby, which is another outtake, and then number 7 is Womankind, a demo of a track called Womankind. Now I've heard this on a piano and it goes on for ages, him just bashing out this piano. Whether it's the same version, I really can't remember. It's a long time since I've played this particular CD. So out of the bonus audio, I'm a little bit disappointed. I'd like to think that there was probably some other tracks that he could have added in, but there we go. That's what's out there. But I'm pretty sure there's more. The bonus film, the DVD film, it's the album story, so it's the story of the album, obviously. The beach, from memory, there's lots of footage of Paul, Linda and the kids, Martha, all running around on the beach up in Scotland, I believe, near the Rouge Studios up there. Number 3 on the DVD is the Maybe I'm Amazed music video, so they've actually put, finally, something that was relevant at the time. So it's the music video for Maybe I'm Amazed. Number 4, and now they've got Suicide from the film One Hand Clapping, so you can actually see that song being performed from the film. Okay, and now, oddly, the next 2 tracks are from, or in fact the next 4 tracks are not even from this period. Again, they're songs from the album, but they're not from this period when they were filmed. So we've got Every Night live at the concert for the people of Kampuchea in 1979. It was the last Wings ever gig. So it's like, as I said, 8 years later. So you've got Every Night, Hot as Sun, again also from the Kampuchea concert. Again, I think those 2 could probably have gone on a full Kampuchea video to do with Back to the Egg, when that eventually gets released. Number 7, it's nice to see Junk being performed, but it's from an MTV Unplugged session, which was mid-90s, I'm guessing, when that was made, and also that would be something also from the same show, MTV Unplugged. So that's it. There's literally 3 discs in here. Don't know if it's just lack of material, or they just didn't think about what people would actually want. So we'll just go through the book. I'll try not to open my books too wide, so you'll have to excuse me if I don't open them fully. So I've just got some blank pages there. Coming into the main titles now. There we go. There's some blurb, more blurb, more writing, and then we come on to McCartney on McCartney. And I believe this was the interview, the self-interview that he gave when the Beatles split. So he gave a self-interview when the McCartney album came out. There's some great shots here of him in the studio recording it. So I'm not going to show every single page, but there's some beautiful pictures in here, like this. All these guitars, and then some of Linda's shots. These are obviously from the album itself. And then some more of Linda's pictures that probably didn't make the album. As you can see, there we go. So as I say, I'll zip through the actual book itself. These were numbered. I've got number 872. I don't know of how many, but that's my number. And then coming into the back of the book, we've got, take these out, I'll show you those in a minute. There's the discs. So CD1 is the remastered album, CD2 is outtakes, and then the third one down the bottom here, I'll put it out for you so you can see, is the DVD. Okay. Also, it comes with other titles within the archive collection. So as you can see, we've already had Band on the Run and McCartney 2. So this looks like it's the third album to have the archive deluxe treatment. But I'm going to do them in chronological order. So obviously this is the first album he's put out after the Beatles. So there we are. And coming soon to the archive collection, which was mysteriously missing from the Flaming Pie. It shows you Venus and Mars, Speed of Sound, Wings Over America and Ram. So there we go. And then you also get a little card, and it's the just saying deluxe edition, and it's also a download card. I've got my finger over it because I don't use the downloads, and I hate to think of someone else trying to use it. So there we are. You can all try and use my code now, I know. So there we are. As I say, it's a very brief overview, just to show you of how the deluxe editions have come on. There we are. I'll just display that a little bit longer. That's it really for McCartney. We'll be moving on to Wings Wildlife in the next video, and I'll explain more about that because that was slightly more complex, the issue. It came out a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago now. But anyway, hope you enjoyed my video. I really love it when you contact me through the comments, or if you know my email address or Facebook, I'm on all of those things. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That would be great. Give us a thumbs up, or whatever ratings there are going on at the moment, I don't really know. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.